morning, T-Boy. How's it going? I'd say work was good, man. Work was good. Hello, and welcome to DesertOx Farms. I don't know why that daggum heart keeps popping up. It's supposed to be turned off. Good morning, everybody. How are we this morning? Good morning, Miss Lisa. How are you? And T-Boy, how are you? We're back over here on AgroForest. I figured I might as well try to push my little community server a little bit, hadn't I? Now, I really like this map. This is an absolutely gorgeous remake of Silver Run. And Sunday night when we were on here, I'm not gonna lie, I had an absolute blast on this map. And I was like, you know what? We need to revisit that. Good morning, Hellhound. Coming up here to correct a bit of a mistake. We got tram lines in this field, and actually we got tram lines in all these fields, and before we get to planting them, we got to get rid of them. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. So since it's all mulched up, we're gonna get to plowing. So how was everybody's night last night? I'd say I had a pretty good one. I spent all night long making money. Well, good morning, Ivy. How are you this morning? Everybody ready for a big old hump day? Got this week halfway knocked out. It's almost time for the weekend. Time just flies. I tell you, it just flies. Oh, well, looky there. Somebody left a tractor on the field. Who could have done such a thing? Yeah, you keep getting sentenced every time you go. I can understand why you would call it that. That's for dang sure. "22-day stretch." Man, that's rough. That is rough. I throw me a few little quality of life mods in here real quick. So I got a few little PC mods running this morning. Not much. I went ahead and added the plains and prairies on here too. And I changed up the back end of the case here, put some tracks on it so we get a little better traction. All that slipping we were doing on Sunday, it was like, goodness. Figure better get something they can hang on to the dirt. I was listening to old Just Joe last night. Apparently he's got some kind of drama going on over there. I don't know what it is, but I hate it for him. Wait. Alright, so I thought Hellhound was the only one that had to go to work for a month at a time. Did you say you've been on a boat for 28 days, T-Boy? What in the world are you doing on a boat for 28 days? Please tell me it's like a pleasure cruise or something. You're not out working on an oil rig. Somewhere where you can go out and, have a little drink, get some good music playing. I guess you could do that on an oil rig, but wouldn't be quite the same. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess if you're going up from Mississippi up to Ohio and back again, as slow as those things are, it probably does take 28 days getting up and down that river. That's pretty cool. I always thought that working on one of those barges would be an interesting job. You just about have to be Irish if you're going to get one of those jobs down here in Savannah. Oh, I knew it was going to miss that little patch right there. I agree, Ivy. I agree. Yeah, I bet it is. It's got to be a lot of fun, though. I mean, I would just imagine you going up and down that river. There's places, just like whenever I'm running up and down the road, there's places where it's like you just kind of know where the animals live. Like there's a little family of raccoons I expect to see every night. That sort of thing. I would imagine you got places like that up and down the river. Places where you just kind of expect to see certain things. I wish I knew where the tram lines were so I could just plow just the tram lines. I'm going to have to do a little driving around on this map and check it out some more because it's a gorgeous map. Some of the roads are a little different. Yeah, it gets a little humid around here in July. That's for darn sure. Yeah, trash pandas are cute. The little ones are real cute. I had to dodge a baby one the other night. The crazy little rascal, he wanted to try to run out under the tire. I said, "Ho, Betty, ho." Don't worry, I missed him. But I did get a rattlesnake last night. I was proud of that one. It was about 4 foot long. We was having a lot of thunder showers last night, and I'm guessing because we were having such heavy rain, he crawled out there on the road to try to warm up on that pavement. It didn't work out so good for him. Yeah, I would just imagine so, man. I would just imagine so. All my scenery is at nighttime. I don't really get to see a whole lot unless it runs out into the road. You live in South... Oh, okay. You're over there with the ornery Cyclops. He lives over in South Louisiana. I think there's... Well, it seems like there are more people that live around like Louisiana, Texas, that area, that watch the channel than pretty much anywhere else. That and Canada. But I heard, like I said, I was watching old Just Joe, and he was talking about how this last week on his channel, most of his viewers were from Germany. And I was like, you know what? I haven't looked at my demographics in a minute. So I pulled it up, and it was the same thing. Most of my viewers are in Germany. I was like, dude, what? Most of them are usually the United States by a long shot. But it was flipped around. For the longest time, I've been hitting the U.S. And then like the U.K. and the Philippines. So to see Germany climb up there to the top was kind of weird. Yeah. Whenever I was in the Marine Corps, I got stationed over in Okinawa, and I got to know some of the locals pretty good. Used to hang out with them on, pretty much every day. And this one fella that I knew, he had come over to the '96 Olympics, and he was telling me he's like it's hot here. He's like, but that's a whole nother level of hot over there. Okinawa's it's like a tropical island, for crying out loud, and he was complaining about the heat in over here in Atlanta. I was like, well, I never really thought of it that bad. I mean, I've stayed in shorts and t-shirts for almost the entire time I was over there. I think I might have had maybe 2 weeks out of that entire year that I put on pants, because it got cool. It got cool. It wasn't even cold. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ivy. That's pretty cool. Your phone will say you're in Iceland? Hot dog. That's all right. Mine says that I'm in Oklahoma. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. If it hadn't been for the rain last night, it probably wouldn't have been too bad. It was pretty humid out. It was pretty humid out. I would just imagine that today is going to be all kinds of hot. After all that rain, everything's wet this morning. And it's supposed to heat up this week. So yeah, the air's going to get real thick. Real thick. open your front door and it's just gonna hit you, take your breath away. You have to pull your pocket knife out and cut the air so you can step out the door. What was you doing down in Savannah, Ivy? Just sightseeing? You know, the first Ant-Man movie, they filmed that down there in Savannah. The beginning of that movie where he's busting all through that house, that's one of those houses that's right there. Oh, daggum, I'm pulling a blank here. It's Highway 80. I can't think of the name of the daggum street. It's one street up from River Street, which is where everybody likes to go. Bay Street, that's it. Hot dog. Just visiting friends. Yeah, it's crazy how small the world is. People know somebody all over the place. Like, I'll be willing to bet you. I was thinking about this the other day because I used to run over the road. I bet you that there's at least a couple of people that are in the chat that have probably been sitting in the car right next to me as many places as I've been and would never have known it. Yeah. Oh, Clint Eastwood's filmed a movie down there too. Yep, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Oh, Forrest Gump got filmed down there. Right there close to that fountain where you're talking about. Yeah, St. Simon's is nice. St. Simon's is real nice. I'll tell you the place that you really want to go, that's Cumberland Island. You got to get out there on a ferry. And they got wild horses running around out there. Yeah, you can go down there and take dolphin tours. If we go down there, we usually go to out to Tybee. I haven't been out there in a long time. That's it's gotten to where it's too touristy. You get it, well, I wouldn't say it's touristy, but the crowd's much younger than I am. Nowadays, if we want to get some sand between our toes, we just head down to the river. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot different being on the coast. I'd say a lot of this down here, I mean, there's not nearly as much swamp, I'd say, as Louisiana, because, I mean, they got a daggum bridge that's, what, 19 miles long, and all it is across the swamp. So, not quite that bad, but you can take a cage and throw it in the ditch and catch crawfish. Yeah, thanks, Hellhound. I appreciate the reminder. Probably so. Probably so. We're too old to get in there with all those 5-year-olds on Call of Duty anymore. When you hop in there and you got some squeaker hollering at you, you know, telling you that you suck, it really takes the wind out of your sails. Yeah. I'd say if you're going to come to Georgia, Savannah's probably one of the better places to go. Down towards River Street, go down there and take one of the ghost tours. Oh, this is true. This is true. But you wouldn't know it if you hopped on there. He's telling you that you're doing it wrong. I can't seem to get anybody else in the house to play Farm Sim. They'll watch the streams. Hell, they when nobody's at the house, they put my streams on for the dog. Just to keep him company. On the 2600, yeah, me too. Little ass hat. Yeah, mine may have been called that once or twice. So, as of yesterday, we are an empty nest. My daughter, she finally decided to move out. My wife's a little upset. I'm just proud of her. As a parent, I think of it as a kind of a badge of honor when your kids can step out of the house on their own. You know, means you did something right. If they don't ever leave the damn house, it's you did something wrong. No need to be sorry. Like I said, it's kind of a badge of honor. I'm proud of her. She can get out there and she can stand on her own 2 feet. Like I said, I did something right. Now that being said, she will be missed, just like her brother. Her brother, when he decided to move out, he moved all the way to Ohio. He's got to get the hell up out of here. He's like, there's nothing to do down here in Georgia. I was like, well, hell, move to Atlanta, move to Savannah. You know, you don't got to go all the way to Ohio. Yeah, when they hit that real world, you know, the sad thing is all they do after that is call you up and ask you for money. They're always broke. Needing gas money, needing money for food. Can't pay their rent. It's like, what the hell? I thought you had a job. Yeah, he picked Ohio on purpose. Exactly. That's what I said. Oh, what's going on, Brother Rockhound? Down goes it. What's going on, Cheesy? That poor old case loader you loaded up in the Discord, man, that thing looks rough. That thing looks rough. It has definitely seen better days. His daughter still, or your daughter still calls for money? Yeah, see what I mean? You think you shook them loose, and they're still there. What's up, JC Farms? How's it going? SOS, what in the world? Oh, same old shit. See, I was thinking like T-Boy was thinking. T-Boy was thinking SOS, there's a problem. It's kind of like picking American cheese over Colby. I hear that. It's seen some barracks bunnies in its lifetime. I can tell you all about some barracks bunnies. But I ain't gonna. I'm a good little boy, and I have always been a good little boy. Thankfully, Briar's asleep because she would pop up in the chat real quick. Call me out. All I can say is I was young once. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, hell, look at that lag. Here we go. We're going somewhere. That's good. That's good. Enough of that. I don't... This field, has it been planted? No, okay, good. That's good. What's up, Dirty? Correct me if I'm wrong, Dirty, but are you not a Georgia boy yourself? Could have swore I heard that in one of the other streams the other day. I've been doing a lot of stream hopping here lately. There's quite the network of small streamers out there. It's pretty doggone awesome. And some of them are pretty doggone good. Oh, good deal. I'm down in the southeast part of the state. What area are you in? I ain't gonna ask you where you're from. Not everybody likes to give that kind of information out. I don't like to ask for it, especially not if you're doing any kind of content. I've already had people get weird. It's like my channel ain't big enough for this shit. Man, look at that! Just about to flip off the side of the hill coming up. Good grief! Oh, no kidding. No kidding. That's awesome, dude. We might have to schedule us a little meetup or something sometime. That'd be pretty cool. On the coast. Well, there ain't a whole lot of places on the coast. Savannah, Brunswick. Straight into the water. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna roll off right into the damn river. if you're in Savannah, you got 95.5, which is an awesome radio station. And if you're down in Brunswick, it's like 107 something or another, which is a pretty damn good radio station too. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I saw that whenever I woke up. There was all these weird posts about the damn train leaving the station and shit, and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? And I saw where Ozzy had passed. It's a sad day for rock and roll. And that's a weird texture, isn't it? That's weird. Yeah, it's a small world, dude. That's what I was saying a while ago. I guarantee you there's some of you out there that I've probably been sitting in the car right next to you, and you'd never know it. At one point or another, I guarantee you I have passed just about every one of you somewhere. Some of you have ridden by your houses. That kind of sounds creepy. I don't mean. But I have been all over the country. I've been from coast to coast. You were streaming when you found out about Ozzy? Yeah, I can imagine. Really throws a kink in things, doesn't it? I've had time to process. I don't know how long you've been in Brunswick, Dirty, but I used to be in Brunswick all the damn time. I say you moved to Brunswick. How long you been in Georgia? But I used to be in Savannah and Brunswick. I used to be down there all the time. We go down to Savannah to party, and we go to the beach down in Brunswick. In the Windy City. I hear you out there, David. I've been there plenty of times too. That dang Sears Tower, every time I see it, I look at it and go, that's the Batman building. The way that building is shaped. You're in Savannah. Awesome, dude. I mean, hell, you're an hour down the road. That's right, Lisa. Oh, that's cool. Did you do that on the live stream? I'd check that out. That'd be pretty cool. I'd get lost. I'd forget what color was in what hand and put the wrong one on paper. Oh, it's the Willis Tower. Well, I guess that shows my age, don't it? It's still the Sears Tower for me. Yeah, really, man. Or the Batman building. Just look at it. With those two towers up on the top, it looks like the horns off the cowl. And then it just kind of steps down. It looks like his head and his shoulders. I mean, Chicago looks like it looks like Gotham. Of course, with Crazy Train. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Well, I guess that would explain why it looks like Gotham. if most of the movies are filmed there. Now, Chicago used to be one of those places as a driver. They had the worst scams up there, man. You'd see people that would paint like circles on the side of the car that kind of look like a tire tread. And they pull up next to you, try to get you to stop so that you hit them with your trailer or some shit. There's some crazy people in Chicago. Crazy people in Chicago. Chicago is the only city that I've ever been driving down the road and see some dude in the car next to me jacking off. I was like, what the fuck? You know, you come down here to Savannah, and they have they'll have it on the radio. You hear them talking about like Trucker Appreciation Day or whatever. And if you're anywhere around Savannah driving a truck, you get flashed all the time. You know, you go to Chicago, you got some dude with his wang out. You seen it in Detroit. You see what I mean? Lived there for a year. Damn, does everybody have some experience in Chicago? I did some union work up there. I have not changed the mouse. It's my click to switch. I'm not used to hitting the right mouse button. I'm used to clicking my center mouse button. It's throwing me off. Been through all the states. Was your pappy a driver or were you in the military? Oh man, I used to go to Gary all the time. We had a terminal in Gary. I did not like going to Gary. Oh man, you think it's good there? Come down south. We'll show you how to eat down here, brother. What work was that? Hellhound, what work was that? Wear a gas mask. Yeah, Gary's rough. It was rough 20 years ago. It ain't getting no better no time soon. Yeah, well, it was cultivated. Cultivating, it'll still show the tram lines. Hey, look! At least you didn't have to handle any of the logs. You know, you could have been over there getting made fun of with Cheesy. Well, I wouldn't expect you to. You know better. Who's Jake Elwood? If he was in a band or something, I don't know. I don't know band member names. Only been in Georgia about 17 years. I've only been back in Georgia 24 years. That was Juliet, where he was in prison. Oh wait, was that his character? Oh yeah, Elwood. Yeah, okay, that's right. That's right. I do remember that. I hadn't seen that forever, man. Holy cow. I'm old enough to have forgotten it, so I just needed the refresher. Born and raised from West Memphis. I hear you out there. Well, you was born and raised pretty close to where Angry Old Gamer is at. He works in Memphis. He don't live in Memphis, but he works in Memphis. I don't know what you're talking about, David. I don't know what you're talking about. I was searching for Tears of the Sun the other day. I was wanting to watch that. Some old Bruce Willis movies. He's got some bangers. I used to get up there a good bit too. We had a terminal in Memphis there also. I was always having to go up towards Germantown, towards the Kellogg plant. I always hated that. That sucked. Yeah, I like me some Bruce Willis. Like me some Bruce Willis. Yeah. So, what'd you have for breakfast? A cup of coffee. Little cream, no sugar. Second cup. I had 2 cups on the way in this morning. If they had good coffee, I'd get it black, but their coffee ain't worth a damn, so I gotta put a little cream in it. Dirty, have you seen all these new coffee blends that we got popping up for Jekyll Island and Cumberland Island and all that stuff? Have you seen those popping up everywhere? Seems like all the stores have got them in there now. Yep, cream, no sugar. That's the best way. This is multiplayer right here, David. And you're welcome to join if you want. All you got to do is be a member of the Discord, and there's a link for the Discord in the description under the video there. And once you get in there, there's a server info channel. It's got the server name and the password, and it's all crossplay. Well, this morning it's not. I've added a couple of PC mods. Run this one, and we got a PC server. The PC server is actually full right now. This one, there's plenty of room on this one. Hey, take it easy, Rockhound. If you haven't tried them, that I think it's the Brunswick one. I think that's what it is. If you need to wake me up, that son of a bitch right there, it'll stand you up on your toes, Bo. The guy that fills in for me, he was complaining about being tired. I was talking to him while he was driving, and he was complaining about being tired. And there's this little hole in the wall that we always stop in, and I told him to go in there and which one of those to get. And he's like, man, coffee don't do me no good. I was like, well, just go give that one a shot, man. Just go give that one a shot. About 20 minutes later, gums is just a flapping. He couldn't shut up. He's like, I don't know what the hell they put in this. Hot damn! It's like, this coffee's amazing. Loves, yeah, Loves has good coffee. When I was running the road, I would always stop there to get my coffee. The TA's coffee was trash, and so was the Pilot. I don't go anywhere around any of the big truck stops. At least I try not to. Not anymore. Them little no lot lizard stickers, they don't work. They come and knock on your door anyhow. Yeah, hopefully old Rock Count can do like he did yesterday and get done by noon. Like I said, it's supposed to be getting hot here in the south. Supposedly we got a heat wave coming all across the south. As if it doesn't get hot enough as it is already. We got to have a heat wave. Which I guess that makes sense. We're coming into the beginning of August right here. You got those dog days of summer. It's always hot as hell at the beginning of August. But we should get a break in the heat about mid-August, and then things kind of chill out a little bit. Yeah, speaking of old Bruce Willis, what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie? Not counting the Die Hard movies. No, we don't want the cold. We don't want the cold. We've learned to tolerate the heat. When it gets cold, we don't do so good. Hudson Hawk, that's a good one, man. You can hear all those gears out there turning. Moonlighting? Oh, I remember Moonlighting. That was a good show. Was that old Bruce Willis and what's her name? Kathleen Turner. So when I think about her, I always think of the movie Romancing the Stone. Her and old Michael Douglas. Yeah, yesterday was hell, man. We had some hellacious lightning storms coming through. Sybil Shepherd. Okay, that's right. That's right. I want to ride down to that end of this field here. Oh, we got one more field down here, don't we? So we got these two. We own this one down here too? Yeah, we own this other one down here too. Son of a gun. Red. Yeah, I haven't actually watched those movies. Those they're on Netflix. One more field, one more. Yeah, one more field, and then we can go take us a little ride around and check this map out. I want to head over to where the iron furnace was at and see what's different about that over there. You can look at the map and tell it's a little different. See, you look up here. This don't look the same. So I'm curious. It says Grain West Silo. Like the river's been dug out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can take that barge all the way up the river to the sawmill. So you can cut trees down south, load them into the barge, and actually run them up the river in the barge, which I think would be a pretty cool thing to do. Oh, I love the whole 9 yards. Old Matthew Perry. Now, that show Friends, I was never a fan of that show. And Matthew Perry, I never cared for Matthew Perry, but the whole 9 yards, he was funny as hell in that. What's up, Jake Duck? Keep on trucking, brother. Keep on trucking. I saw your comment on your video, so I figured I should throw you a few little lines of encouragement there. And for those of you that aren't aware, Jake Duck dropped a new video yesterday. It looks like he's on that new map by Edo Modding. And I will say, Jake, that yes, that one part of the map, it definitely has Gladiator vibes. And that is an awesome map or movie. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time right there. Well, I've said it on the channel before. I try my best to support the small creator as much as I can. There's so damn many of us around now, it's hard to get to everybody. Your wife was gagging. Well, you can tell your wife that other people appreciated it, because I saw that and I was like, hell yeah, man, hell yeah. 'Cause I love that movie. I love that movie. I can sit down and just watch that movie at any time. It doesn't matter if it's at the beginning, the end, or where it's at. I can just sit down and watch that movie. I can put it on and fall asleep. It doesn't matter. People should know when they're defeated. Would you, Quintus? Would I? Now the second one was a big letdown. The second one had so much potential, and yeah, it was a huge letdown. I mean, the fact that they were going to have Lucius as your gladiator, I mean, that was so much wasted potential. Okay, well, I mean, if we're going to go off of like top 10s here, I mean, you know, Gladiator, Braveheart, The Patriot, Dances with Wolves. I was watching Dances with Wolves yesterday, the extended edition. That's my jammy jam right there. I love those movies, man. Ah, dang, I love those movies. Tombstone. Can't forget about Tombstone. It's not the kind of epic those others are, but man, those are great movies. I'll be your Huckleberry. Armageddon was a good one. That's a good popcorn flick right there. Lots of good fun action. Old Steve Buscemi riding that damn that nuke down. And old Donald Sutherland taking his glasses off when he goes to read the eye chart. Black Dogs. I'd stay away from them kind of movies. That's taboo, man. I can't do it. To the new Superman. Yeah, I haven't heard anything really bad about it. The only thing that, I guess the worst thing that I've heard about the new Superman is folks saying that it was just kind of mid. You know, it's not a bad movie, not a great movie. You know, just an okay movie. I know my wife, she wants to see it pretty bad. As soon as she saw Crypto the dog on there, she lost her shit. She was like, "Oh, we gotta see it." Yeah, that movie, or not that movie, but that song is an awesome song. The only problem with the song is it was played on the radio every 5 minutes after it came out. Yeah, he's been in a bunch of good movies. You talking about Braveheart, Jacob? That makes me think of another one, old Mel Gibson. Oh man, that song Jelly Roll is the shit. You can just feel the emotion in his voice when he sings. Absolutely love it. You can just stick him on repeat and just let the song play over and over, and it just don't get old. Have you seen that show Tulsa King with old Sylvester Stallone? Jelly Roll was in one of those episodes, and he sings it. And then old Sylvester Stallone, he kind of pokes fun at old Jelly Roll about getting into a sound booth to sing, and he kind of goats him in there, just picking at him. And then Jelly Roll goes in there and just breaks it down. You watched it? Yeah, Tulsa King is awesome. If you haven't seen Tulsa King, that's a show you definitely should be watching. I'm ready for the next season. Oh, the white man Freddy. Yeah, if you're sick of all the woke crap that they keep trying to shove down your throat, go watch Tulsa King. It'll rinse the palate for you. To what? Jelly Roll's wrestling at SummerSlam? I haven't watched wrestling in forever. That might make me watch it right there. I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's kind of like so another one that's kind of like him is Post Malone. I don't know why, but I really like some Post Malone too. I get all them guys. You know, it's got that kind of that raspy voice like Chris Stapleton. I like Chris Stapleton too. That son of a gun, he can throw down too. You say it was good? Did he do something to fall off that I missed? You know, with the size of these fields, these are pretty good fields. We just do wheat on that one field. We could probably save these others for something else. See, that's what, almost 10 acres, and that's 12 acres. Yeah, it's good. You never know. You never know. I don't keep up with anything anymore. You go to bed and you wake up and you find out somebody that you like, everybody hates all of a sudden. It's like, what happened? It's like, the whole Coldplay, all the Coldplay memes. I kept having people send me all these Coldplay memes. I'm like, what the hell is the joke? I don't get it. I had to look it up, find out what was going on. So, then when you look it up and find out what it is, it's just hilarious. It's like, what a dumbass. Surely you guys have seen the Coldplay memes. I mean, they're just running rampant everywhere. I think I had at least 5 of them sent to me yesterday. Hey, you ain't got to apologize, Dirty. You ain't got to apologize. It's that time of day. Folks is getting going. So we ain't done nothing but reminisce about a bunch of nostalgic, shit, like a bunch of old farts. See, David and Hellhound's the only two that have brought up anything new. Everybody else is talking about old shit, me included. Yeah, they are, man. The Coldplay memes are hilarious, especially if you know what you find out what happened to the guy. That was just like, man, what an idiot. If you haven't seen like the original little clip for that, it's hilarious when they throw his ass up on that big old jumbotron, that big screen. Blockbuster. There's still a Blockbuster. There is still a Blockbuster. There's like one left. I can't remember where it's at. It's somewhere, I want to say it's somewhere in the Northwest, if I remember right. There was like a Netflix documentary about this place. Yeah, just a video store in general, man. Used to love going to the video store. Instead of going to the movies on Friday night, you go to the video store and pick you out 3 or 4 different movies and a video game. You get the game for a week. You had the movies for like 2 days. It's Please Be Kind, rewind. They must not have internet. It's a small town too. Somehow or another, it keeps on going. It's like the Red Box. I always thought the Red Box was a terrible idea, but it was a really good idea for a short period of time there. The one that always surprised me was Gamefly. I thought Gamefly would have took off. I guess it's good that I'm not a betting man, because I would have lost all kinds of money on that one. Damn straight, man. The video store and pizza. Hell yeah. Me and my cousins go in there and fight over what game we were going to get. And then we get home and you sit down with the old Nintendo and play all night long. I will say, I think games are a lot better than what they used to be, but as far as the fun we used to have, it's pretty unmatched. It's a meme stock. You're probably right. Seems like they were a good company for about 5 minutes. And then it was, would you like to buy a Game Informer subscription? Yeah, as hard as they would push that damn magazine when you go in there, it's hard to believe that the damn magazine would fold. You'd think every damn customer that went into the GameStop would have a Game Informer subscription. I always like to use that line. Well, you can get it for free. You go in there, you're buying a couple of used games. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Dirty. No doubt. I can remember sitting around trying to figure out all the fatalities. Or like you go to the arcade and there was always that one kid that knew all the fatalities, and he just had his quarters sitting up there just waiting, ready to go. For any challengers that wanted to step up, be humiliated. It's like, what was it, Mortal Kombat 2, whenever they introduced Reptile. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B start, or actually BA start. Well, it depends. One was for unlimited lives and one was for like a god mode. Now, they use that in almost all their games. Oh, Konami. Now that that's all plowed up and done, let's ride around. Let's see what we can see. We're gonna check out the iron furnace. See what's going on up there. Yeah. Scorpion has always been my favorite in Mortal Kombat. Always been my favorite. Let's go down to that ferry. Looks like it. Well, hellfire. That's different. What's that? That runs right across there. Well, okay. Well, that's cool. I don't think I want to take that way, though. I want to take the road around, go across the bridge. That's definitely different. There's another ferry on here, though. That's where I think this is where the sawmill used to be, right up here on the right, or the southern sawmill. Oh, this is fenced in now. What the heck? Oh, dang. Well, there's silos there. We have another field. Okay. That needs to be baled. Well, shit. I didn't know that. Pretend like I didn't see that for a minute. Just gonna go this way. So how the heck do you get down to the other ferry? Oh, I see. It's right up there. There's like a... It's like a barge. My favorite Street Fighter? Ken. I like Ken because he was just like Ryu, but he was American. Actually, there were several of them that I actually got pretty good with. Dalsim, I got pretty good with him. He was fun to play just because you could annoy the shit out of other players with him. Those long, stretchy legs. Old Zangief, if you got good with his moves, which were hard as shit to pull off, it was almost impossible for anybody to jump, to do like a jump attack on you. You could catch him in the air, body slam him. Sagat, yeah, he was a good one too. I don't know how you're supposed to get in here to load this thing full of trees. That it's actually a drivable barge. I mean, you can actually switch to it when you're going through your vehicles. You can load that thing up. That's pretty cool. It's kind of a tight area though. Can't see you coming in here and unloading a bunch of trees right here. You have to find you somewhere else to load those trees. Is this sand? Not going to tell us what you are. It looks like sand. Huh. So what kind of productions? Troll with bison. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Ivy. I'm gonna have to check your video out later. I'll probably use that whenever I'm driving home tonight. I don't see where any of these are using sand. It says these are the available. Buying station for sand. What the hell's the sand for? Yeah, if you like Farming Simulator and coloring books, you can check out Ivy for sure. Oh, sure. She's got a pretty neat channel. If you got kids, she's got a pretty kid-friendly channel. To teach them how to color and read them books and all kinds of different stuff. So that part was definitely different. I want to head up to that northwest corner now. I want to see what's going on with the iron furnace. I've got some grass growing through the concrete right there. I'd say Giants, they don't miss a beat when it comes to the billboards, do they? They update them things fast. You got the Project Motor Racing all over the place and the Plains and Prairies all over the place. I did add the Plains and Prairies pack to this. I did add that. I didn't put Easy Dev in here. I didn't figure I was going to really need that. I did throw lumberjack on here just in case I needed super strength. Let's see. I wonder if this collectible's up here in this pond over here. My favorite map so far? Oh, there it is right there. I can see it. I'd say Judith Plains has probably been my favorite so far. Look at you. Kind of like a, what's that? Like a kingfisher, maybe something like that. Something like that. Oh, there you go, kingfisher. Well, yeah, have fun at work there, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Go make them greenbacks. And I ain't talking about the coupons for Piggly Wiggly either. Yeah, as far as just like just a farming map, Judith is hard to beat. It's really hard to beat. It's laid out really well. You got the town on both ends, so you can I mean, you can do business on either side of town, you know, or either side of the map, which makes it pretty convenient. And then on top of that, you got like the real world locations, which personally I always like to see. You know, like you got like the tractor supply, and there's like McDonald's and stuff like that on there. All that stuff is it just makes the map kind of fun to play. Now, as far as survival maps or forestry maps, right now this one's kind of taking the cake on forestry. I ain't gonna lie, I'm really impressed with this one so far. Not everything has changed, but there's enough change that makes this feel like a different map. It's like Silver Run has, you know, it's like when you grow up in a town, you know, it's one way, and then as you get older, things change, and that's kind of what this map is like. You know, there's a lot that's familiar, but at the same time, there's so much that has changed. Should see the iron furnace right here, and that does not look like the iron furnace. What in the heck is that? Reed and Sons? This is definitely different. Oh, you know what? Let's go look on top of the mountain. There was a collectible up here too. It was up there on the rocks. Let's see if we can get there from this away. Those waterfalls. Awesome. It's awesome. You know, maybe we should have drove. We can always jump off the mountain. There's a new map that I want to look at. I heard Just Joe talking about it. It's, what was it called? Mountain Hill? I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure if it's a 4X map or not. But it's got a lot of additional crops. Tobacco, onions, all kinds of stuff. Oh, there it is. Look at there. Look at there. The old coyote. Oh, says wolf. My bad. Got that one wrong. Nice view of everything. Gotta get back down here and figure out what... Oh, look, there's the bear. Ha! It's a good thing it came up here. I was just thinking, we gotta go check the cave too. No reason to check the cave now. Ooh, that's not good. All kinds of laggy on my footsteps. There we go. That's cleared up. Now this is gonna be fun. Just do it this way. Hit my head. Oh my goodness. Look away, look away. How you gonna put it up there where I can't get to it? It's alright, we got ways to get up there. Just won't be this way. Oh wow, look at all, that's what the problem is. What's that? Carpenter map icon? Well, alright. That's something that's wrong with the map there. Hello, Mr. Bear. How are you? Where there's a will, there's a way. It's got me curious about some other spots now. I kind of want to go back over and look at the cave and see if there's something in there, but I'm wondering if the turtle and the frog are down here. I don't know about you guys, but the collectibles are always fun to find. I know on Silver Run I had a blast finding these just because... Oh, there's something back here. What the heck? What is this? This is new. Just I guess you could bring the barge all the way up here and you could load the barge right here. I guess that's what this is for. Yep, I can see me loading the barge. I can see that happening. I think we made a wrong turn. We don't want to go under the bridge, we want to go over the bridge. What's going on, Corey? We're doing a little exploring, just trying to see what's different about the map. See, these roads over here, this is a lot of this has been changed. So that goes on out to that dock, and this road, trying to get myself kind of oriented here. There was like a little waterfall. Let's creep around right here real quick. There's a small little cut into the side. Sort of. It's AgroForest. It's an edit to the Silver Run map, and for the most part, it's the same. For the most part, but the changes are pretty significant. If you like Silver Run Forest, but your biggest complaint was that there wasn't really any farming or anything on there, it's worth a revisit. It's definitely worth a revisit because it's a good bit different. I mean, there's literally everything you can think of on this map. I mean, you know, you got vineyards on here, you got all kinds of forestry, you got lots of fields. So, looks like the turtle's not there. Let's see if the lodge is still up here. Maybe the little pig is behind the lodge. And then the frog should be right down there. That's if the lodge, yeah, the lodge is up here. So the little piggy should be around back if it hasn't been moved. If it hasn't been moved. And it looks like the piggy's probably been moved because this is different. This wasn't like this before. Oh, yeah, they moved him to the yard. I see him over there. Sneaky, sneaky. So he was over here in the bushes. So where the heck does that road go now? It's looking alright. It connects with one of the other roads. And there's so much exploring to do on this. Hey there, little piggy. And see, like the eagle should be right over there. I shouldn't remember where these things are at, I tell you. There's just enough that's the same and just enough that's been changed to make this feel like a completely new map. So I wasn't really planning like kind of touring around here. Really wasn't what I was planning on doing. I'm sure some of the towers still have like the dogs around them. There should be a dog down by the river. As long as that house is still there, that house may not be there. Let's see if the frog's still on the lily pad over here. I do believe it is. I do believe it is. Hey there, little toady frog. Hey. Now, over by the sawmill, by one of the bridges, there was a bass that was down under the bridge. The bass has been moved. That's not there anymore. Am I digging it? I am. Silver Run was one of my favorite maps on 22. I had cut at least half of the trees off of this map, and I owned all the productions. I had rebuilt the roller coaster, and yeah, I'm digging the map. Like I said, it's definitely worth a revisit. The fields, they're high horsepower fields. They're not flat. I say that, but I'm fixing to go to a field that is flat. Good morning, PCS world. Yeah, see, like this right here, this will be different because, you know, you could sell your containers right here. You don't have containers anymore, but you still have a sales station here. You can sell logs. Yeah, it's been cleaned up a little bit. It's kind of been reorganized. Like this was the sawmill building down on the south end, where you could buy planks and all that kind of stuff. You couldn't own that sawmill, but you could buy stuff from it. So we own a lot of these trees here on the left too. Now, I want to take one last little drive through before I go grab the baler. I'll check this side over here. Not for collectibles. I just want to kind of see if it's, you know, how it's changed. Well, there we go. I see a building up here. This is different. Hot dog. I mean, every time you go somewhere different there on this map, there is something different. Gotta love it. Gots to love it. I don't know what this is back here, but we're fixing to find out. And just Corey is fine. Is this an animal dealer? Looks like the animal dealer. And they have buried them in the bushes, haven't they? Awesome. Now we gotta figure out, this one should be able to cut through the trees and get to the road right here. Yeah, so that's kind of neat. I mean, like I said, everywhere you go, it's something different. Even up here, I mean, this is different. Like, this bridge wasn't here. The river's way larger than it was before. Got rice fields back here. Hey, see what I'm telling you, man, this map has every damn thing on it. I didn't even realize the rice fields were back here. Then you have all the vineyards. So all this hillside on this side and across the way where those fields are, I had clear cut all of this because I wanted to make all this fields. I didn't make vineyards like this. I think it'd be crazy to make vineyards like this on these hills, but I did clear cut all this. They put a patch up here. You can put a small factory or something, a little building. You can put a little building to store your grape vineyard stuff right there. Something fishy about that pine. Maybe it's just me. There's something fishy about that pond. Oh, it's just a log. Okay. It says it's dead wood. You should be able to actually cut that up. So this is I mean, this little pond is just, it's different. This wasn't here. There was some water back here, but it wasn't like this. I remember this map way too damn good. Like I said, I did put a lot of time on this map. A lot of time. I mean, if you're going to do that much clear cutting and own all the factories and everything else, I guess you kind of would have to put some into it. Don't. It's not worth it. We already jumped off a cliff earlier. See the olives up here? We own the olives. We got all the, I want to say all these olive trees right through here. We got to get a shaker to get these though. These aren't like the vineyard, I guess you could say. You have to shake these trees. Man, that's gonna take forever shaking all those damn trees. And see, there used to be a park right here, like a little playground, a little picnic area. Had some swings and stuff out there. There was a house back that way that had a little bunny rabbit on the back porch, but that's not there anymore. There's just an empty lot back there. Yeah. Yeah, that is nice. You see, like that building, that white building right there, that's different. There was a house right there that had a little porcupine, a little collectible right there. It's not there anymore. So there's still a couple of them to be found, which I guess is a good thing. We'll drop this off in the barn, and I think Cheesy bought a baler, so we'll have to find the baler real quick, see where that's at. Tell some folks stayed on after we hopped off the other night. Got things straightened up. Got some stuff put away. I bet old guy was the one that did that. The harvesters are actually in here. The headers are in here. Damn. Let's see. All right, we gotta figure out where the heck the baler is. I'm not gonna find it right there. So just go in here and look. I think it was a lizard baler. Might have been a Colossus baler. I'm not sure what they bought. I just remember the color, and it was not pretty. Okay, it's up next to the cow barn. Okay. Gotta go right past it. Yeah, all this grass you need to put down like a silage bunker. Oh, there it is right there. There it is right there. I'm gonna swap the tractor out on it though. Oh, yeller. Let's see, is there a way to get through the trees right there? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go find out. Damn. It's like a speed bump where it shouldn't be a speed bump. But thank you, Lisa. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out and running down nostalgic lane with me. Talk about old movies and music. Well, damn, there's more stuff back here. Wasn't even looking for more stuff. It's every time you go around a corner, there's something new. But we found our way to the field. That's what counts. We need to unfold it. Nope, it's unfolded. We just need to pick it up. Oh wow, what's the width on this thing? Holy shit. They weren't messing around, were they? They're hitting 3 rows at one time? I wasn't expecting this. Somebody wanted to get the straw up quick. Well, that'll make short work out of this, won't it? We're leaving splotches. It's going too fast to pick it all up. Had to slow down. Alright, so let's whip this corner. I could have swore there was a little bit right there. Probably didn't need to get nowhere near that close. We'll go get the little spots, because why not? I mean, we just went back and forth across the field and hit the whole dang field at one time. Just about, almost one time. Holy cow. Yep, you never know what kind of a piece of equipment you're gonna get. This is our community multiplayer, and I always say, you know, you can come in here and play how you want to play. If you like to play realistic, you can play realistic, and if you don't, well, you got mods like this in here. All right, push them out. Like rabbit pellets. I guess we can take this back now. Hell, I should have just left the hook to the other tractor. I didn't realize it's gonna go that fast. Are these like regular greenhouses? Yeah, those are regular greenhouses. Yeah, I mean, how can you not like the map? I mean, it's varied so much. You got the different terrain levels. The fields are abnormally shaped fields. Hey, you feel like you're gonna flip over on that one over there. It's so steep. Whatever your horsepower requirement is for a piece of equipment, I would recommend getting at least 50 horsepower or more just to be able to pull that sucker. Rice greenhouses? Let's go take a look. It very well could be. It's a large torp greenhouse. I mean, it does look like the rice sapling greenhouse. Owned by the community farm. Oh, well, it's owned by us, so Let's see, productions owned, large stock greenhouse. Yeah, well, they're regular greenhouses. Says that, I mean, it says we own them. I guess we need to put some water in them. Say the same thing on this one. Yeah. I guess those came with the land. I don't remember buying those. Actually need to shut the tractor off over here. We got straw now. Actually, I don't need to shut the tractor off. I need to go get the bales. And we got bale storage too, because we got this one barn over here. I would imagine there are some rice greenhouses, and I would imagine that they're probably over here somewhere, because you got these rice fields right here, and they just, I mean, they have put stuff all over the place on this map, just like oh, he ran out. I thought he finished. Let's see. No, like this right here. This place here. There's no triggers on this place, but there's a business there. What's going on, Night Possum? Let's grab this guy real quick and get him filled up with seeds so we can get him back, or fertilizer so we can get him going again. I thought he had finished the job. He just ran out of fertilizer. Oh, I got you. I got you. They come with the land. Okay. My bad. Yeah, apparently those horses came with the land too, but I don't want the horses. I was thinking about selling the horse pasture and maybe putting in another cow pasture up there. I mean, me personally, I'll never ride the horses. And if somebody doesn't come in here and ride them, they're just not going to get ridden. You know, I guess that's a good thing about Farm Sim. We don't have to worry about them starving. Just like that. Easy peasy. Take them back, get them to work. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff to do out here. I mean, like I said, we got the olives that need to be mulched and cultivated. Turn them loose. I heard that. Set them free. Hopefully we don't make the same mistake as yesterday or Sunday. Okay, we got it. Whew. It's all yours, ma'am. Away she goes. We gotta run back down the hill and get our tractor and grab us a bale trailer. Go grab our bales up off the field real quick. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, I didn't get all the olives, but we do have a big portion of the olives. If you look right here, Oh wait, it's highlighting that whole area, isn't it? Holy shit. Oh, so yeah, I bought all the olives. Damn it. Yeah, that's a stream for everybody. So maybe Sunday we just do some olive picking and have everybody out there with olive pickers. Actually, that'd be kind of cool, seeing a whole bunch of olive pickers out there. That might actually be a lot of fun. It wouldn't be fun doing all that by yourself, I know that. But even this grass field here needs to be taken care of. Well, we got we have an oil mill. You know, we do have an oil mill. And see, as far as the house, we don't have a house, so we're building a house. It's just an endless list of things to do. Like, as far as the grass right there, I mean, that's kind of like cutting your front yard. Oh, we just got across that just in time, didn't we? I just heard the train. See, even all this right through here is different. It's like that's the bakery off of River Bend. They used to have the Silver Run like farm store right here. The farmers market, which is, you know, it's different than the farmers market we have now. But now, I just heard that thing chiming. Where's the train at? Scoot on across there, and then all this over here. You can see the ramps from the other sawmill that was over there. Yeah, it just feels like feels like a completely different map. A completely different map. Oh, that didn't work. Back up. Had to reset it. This isn't very much straw. Not very much straw at all. So I guess it's a good thing we got the other fields. Well, actually, you know what? We should have some more straw. Oh crap. I think one of the fields probably should put some grass on it. I know we got that grass right here at the main barn, but we got a cattle farm or cattle pasture, so we're going to need some grass so we can make silage, that sort of thing, to feed them. And I think we'll need more than what we have right there. Now this field needs to be mulched and plowed. Get rid of the tram lines on it. Matter of fact, that field right there could probably be a grass field, and that might be enough between these two right here. Maybe. Just a thought. See, this little landing pad right here, this is where your start farm was originally. They give you this nice little barn. It's got bale storage. We got some chickens, and you can see the chicken egg. Oh, actually, I think that's wool right there. We got sheep too. Holy shit, where are the sheep? I don't even know where the sheep are at. There's so much stuff going on. It's crazy. I gotta find out where the hell the sheep are at now. What? I don't want that bell. Get off of here. Where the heck are the sheep at? The chickens are right in front of me. Down the hill from the house. Down the hill from the house. There's cows. Well, you say down the hill from the house. I don't actually have a house, so where exactly are there? Alright, so that's you say down the hill. I need to go left or right? To the right goes back to where the silos are at. Oh, I think I see the pasture over there. Okay, I think I see it. I think I see it through the trees. There's a pasture up there. How the hell do you get up there? What? Okay, well, this doesn't feel like it was the right way to go. I still see the fence up there. Just keep circling around. Oh, found it. We found it. There's the food trigger. So I guess we could have come up that road. Okay. We got sheep out here? How many sheep we got? This is pigs. Okay, so do we have? Does it say we own pigs too? Hell, it doesn't even say we own. It don't even say we own sheep, but we're getting wool. This is the pig pen. There's another pen up top up there. Maybe the sheep are above the pig pen. Yep, there they are. There they are. Holy cow. Talking about hiding. Hey, you want to live in the mountains? There's the sheep. Where the hell's their food trigger at? I guess we gotta go in the pen. It's nice up here though, I will give them that. So if there's no trigger or anything, it doesn't say we own them, but it's giving us wool. Do we have to feed them? We just get wool for free? Is that how this works? So I don't see a feed trigger anywhere. Is there a road on the other side right there? They all have food from the start. Here's a. Alright, maybe this is it right here. Yeah, here we go. There's the food and water. Oh, can we buy this right here? We just own it. Right here. There we go. Let's buy it. So we. There we go. Now they're showing up. We could have just had it for free, couldn't we? No, that's too easy. Let's see, they still got plenty of food, looks like. Yeah, yep, plenty of food. They got meadow and they got grass. And we could easily bring, they got lots of meadow. Holy cow, you can hold 212 sheep, and you only got like 2,500 liters that you can throw in here. Holy cow. Yep, had to bring several bales over and just drop them on the trigger. Doggone. So that's the pig barn down, or pig field down there. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm just more and more impressed with the map as I go. Love all the hilly terrain. So we got that silo that was put in right there. That probably could be put somewhere better than that. Already got the little owl out of the pond over here. Yeah, this is an absolute fantastic map. Running real easy. I mean, you got a few little things up there for your starting equipment. There's a harvester and that sort of thing up there. Yeah, you could have a really nice start on this if you're like doing a single player or something. It was trying to figure out where the heck everything's at. I kind of got lost for a second. Like this right here, we don't own the chickens. We gotta buy this. Let's see, it's only 16,000. The chickens show up, and then the cow pasture right here, I just saw that because I was wondering where the hell the cows are at. Now the cow pasture, that should pop up now. There we go. So just trying to figure where stuff's at, man. I just went and got the straw bales with that blowed out that blowed out baler. Holy cow. Yeah, I didn't buy those originally just because it was like, well, on the original Silver Run, these areas, there wasn't much in these areas as far as like the trees. It was kind of thin, so I was like, nah, I'll just leave that alone and pick these other areas where there's stuff. But they've taken and filled it all in with animal pens, and it's pretty daggone cool how they've done it. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm not buying the cold sack. So now got not grapes, but olives to take care of. So these olives will be ready. I think it's next month they'll be ready. Good thing is this mulcher and this cultivator can hit the entire row in one pass. But you don't have to make multiple passes, which is great. That's one of the things that I always hate about vineyard work, is when you have to make multiple passes. It just takes all the fun out of it. And when you ain't climbing that big old hill, you can fly. See, there's the old mill right there, so you don't even have to go far. I did a little bit of this Sunday. Maybe I can get this knocked out pretty quick. So as far as like the rows, I think just this over here is the rows. The rest of it's the ones you got to use the pickers on. And I have no idea how to take care of those over there. I don't know if you got to do anything to them or not. Yes, we stuck the narrows on the Kubota just to slim it up a little bit so it could fit through here. It's like just looking around. Got some, well, looks like there's some down at the bottom down here. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of them down there. Oh, so you got to mulch between those also, huh? Damn it, man. He spent a full week right here doing olives. Well, the good thing is there really aren't any weeds right here because we're mulching and cultivating it. So shouldn't have to worry about spraying it. Like, come in and check. No data. I don't have the, yeah, we got the soil sample. What the heck? I say we do. Let's, yeah, we'll buy it again. Oh, there we go. Now it's got it. Now it's got it. Yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about. The little purple square. That looks like those trees could be a real pain in the ass. Well, I don't know. It depends on how close we can get them. If it's just this little patch on the bottom right here. Expected yield 103%. Can we get the expected yield on these? Still says no data found. There it goes. 75%. They need lime bad. Okay. Well, that's some stuff that can all be done to boost this up. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. This mulcher, it's actually hitting. It looks like it's just going through the middle right there. But it's actually a 4-meter mulcher, so it's actually hitting the entire width of the row. Just like the cultivator. The cultivator is a 4-meter cultivator. I mean, technically it's a 1.5 meter, but it's covering 4 meters. Both of them are. So it takes a little bit of the work out of it. That's why I was saying you just have to do the one pass. So that, you know, a lot of times when you do vineyard work, you got to go down one side and come back up the other because it just doesn't get close enough to the vines. In this case, the little trees. Oh, come on. It's almost too big to go through here. Almost. As long as you stay centered up, you're good. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Gotta have, well, gotta get the olive picker for, yeah, the picker for this and the shaker for the other. Oh yeah, there's another one. Is it better than what we got here? Because all we had to do is make the single pass. I like the going downhill part. That doesn't look any fun. Well, I mean, what's the difference in this and going back and forth on the field? I mean, if you're planting the field, you just go back and forth on the field. That's all I'm doing here. Is I'm mulching it and I'm cultivating it just like I would any other crop. You just got smaller equipment. Oh, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen one like that in the game. I've looked for one like that. It would be nice. I've seen some that were kind of like that. But they don't spring like they're supposed to. They get hung up on the tree. Yeah, that's one of those things that you would think that Giants would have actually put in here, something that would be wide enough to do the entire row. I mean, you know, they did introduce the vines and all. You would think they would put some decent equipment in here. The stuff that Giants puts in here makes you want to make you work yourself to death. Yeah, I remember seeing one like that in 22. See, most of these were already pre-placed, but I mean, personally, whenever I do vines, I don't tend to do quite this many rows. If it was just this one part right here, this really wouldn't be that bad at all. But there's a whole nother part. I mean, as far as like the cultivator and the mulcher, I mean, both of these can actually be made to cut much larger areas. I like the baler a while ago. So I personally, I don't like using balers that are that blown out. I mean, if it's just a little wider than like the header, yeah, that's fine because it helps keep you from missing stuff. But it's not just crazy wide on the pickup, so it feels more like an assist than a cheat. I enjoy doing the jobs. I mean, even like loading pallets and stuff like that. I enjoy loading the pallets, you know, manually as opposed to using the auto load. I've got auto load in all my map folders, and you grow them in the greenhouse. I can't say I blame you, but all my folders I have, like for all the different maps that I have, I've got auto load in every one of them, and I manual load more than anything. I did use the baler cheesy got. I literally went down the field, turned around, and came back and had had built up all the straw. See, all this stuff came out of the lizard pack, so you can make it much larger. And depending on the map, GPS works on the rows, so you can actually use GPS on the rows on some of the maps. I won't say it's all the maps, but some of the maps you can actually use GPS on for your grapes and your olives. It just depends on if it was set up in the map. I wouldn't be surprised if it was set up on this map. We'll find out. Hell, we'll find out in just a second. I mean, the shop's pretty much across the road. We'll buy us one of the that Gregory or whatever. We'll come back over here and see if it'll fit on the road and see if the GPS works with it. That's another thing that, I mean, that really makes doing this stuff, you know, not that big a deal. Three more passes and we'll go find out. But as far as the lizard pack goes, like this mulcher and this cultivator, I think you can get them up to like a 50-meter spread. So, I mean, you could just about do this whole thing in one pass. I usually avoid vine work or vineyard work until there's some kind of tool like this that I can use. It's just too much. You think about how long it took you to cultivate all those fields the other night, and I'm mulching and cultivating at the same time, and I'm almost done with this. See, you can get the mods to make this work a lot easier on yourself. So it doesn't feel like it's beating you up. To me, the thing that's torturous is having to do something like potatoes or sugar beets. Those are the ones that I find to be the most tedious. Or like parsnips. Oh my, parsnips or carrots. Holy cow! If you're using the base game stuff for those, that's a freaking nightmare. You get one row at a time. That's insane. I guess that would make light work out of the whole thing. I shouldn't really have to worry about this side, but I don't know. Vineyard work can be a little weird sometimes, so we'll hit this side too. Yeah, it's cultivating all the way out here, so probably a good idea to do this. That's the only way to play. I don't know anything about it other than what other people tell me. You have to do too many drug tests in my line of work. Hell yeah. We're not clipping the trees. That's good. I would have sucked coming through there if I was. Alright, let's pick all that up. Turn that off. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. Yeah. So, wow, you were high. Let's park that right there, and let's, oh, you know what, let's see, just by chance, maybe, nope. We could get a slightly larger Kubota. Alright, let's see. Slightly larger, probably wouldn't fit down the row. We're gonna go with this jewel right here. This one, I like a lot. Well, and I want to go with that, but we're gonna stick with this. Wait. 4 miles an hour. Skirt. Pump your brakes. You exhaled and said yes. Alright, so as far as the capacity, sure, we'll bump it a little bit. I'm not going to change the horsepower. Can we throw some Michelins on there? Nope, we'll stick with the trailer boards. And the wheel setup. We can do different wheels. What's different about the wheel? Wide wheels? Oh, I care less about that. I don't want the camouflage. Let's put rotating lights. Window tint. Standard exhaust. Olives. And now Phoenix orange. You know what? Let's just yep. Let's just do that. The belt color. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. How fast does it go? 7 miles an hour. Oh shit. Can we go any faster? I want to go a little faster. I want to go at least 10 miles an hour. That's too fast. Son of a... Yeah, 25 is way too fast. So this one at least does 7. I'll stick with 7. I can be happy with that. 513 horsepower. Why would I need 513 horsepower if it's only going to go 7 miles an hour? I don't get that. Alright, so, yep. Gotta come back through here real quick. Shoulda just left it. That's so funny. I just exhaled and said, okay. Just waiting to cross the street. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true. I guess it would help on the hills. I guess. I don't know. I've never had to worry about harvesting grapes or olives on the hill like that. I've always made sure they were on a flatter surface. But if this is anything like the base game, it should adjust I appreciate the vote of confidence. So we gotta unfold it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's showing the lines. Let's see if it does it. Oh, it showed the lines for a second there. Huh. Let's try one of the other rows. It may not. There it goes. Bam. Okay, good deal. So why didn't you pop over here? You just wanted to be stubborn, I guess. Yeah, see, you can lock it in. And it runs at 7 miles an hour. Yes, you can use the GPS on this. It takes all the headache out of bouncing around back and forth and getting hung up. The vineyard work is a lot more easy than what it used to be, for sure. For sure. The only problem is that you still don't have any support from the AI, so you can't hire. If they ever get it to where you can hire the AI, that'll be good. I guess I needed to swing out quite so far. Head down this road right here. Drop it down. Let's switch back to the front. Drop it. Turn it on. Away we go. So this side's not cultivating like those others did. This guy. I appreciate you always keeping me in check there, Hellhound. Oh shit. Stump. It was a stump. Gonna cultivate the road out here. Hey, just flying right on through. See, just think, Sunday, you could have been doing this, man. You could have been doing this. Gotta look for traffic before you turn around right here. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's see, how many rows do we got? How many rows do we got? Oh, just a few. just a few. You was happy in your other corner? Well, I hope you'll pop back in there with us this Sunday. think still have a little bit of stuff left. I mean, as far as like this kind of stuff, I'm sure we'll pick up you know, another small tractor and mulcher. That way, you can have multiple people working on these. Like, I mean, like 2 people working on this, man, you knock this stuff out in no time. Makes light work. It's always fun to see somebody else in the field where you're at working. Like, I think, you know, we still got like this field here still needs to be prepped up. I think I got that one. If you finish work early enough, that'd be awesome, dude. See, that's been mulched and plowed. That's been replanted. That field, what the heck? What's in that field? Oh, that's the corn. Okay. So the corn's, it's should be ready, what, next month? Yeah, the corn should be ready next month. Finish getting like the olives taken care of, and then we can push into the next month and we'll have the corn to harvest. We'll have the olives to harvest. We can have some people that'll cart the olives and some people on the harvesters harvesting. Cornfield? Yeah, we got a cornfield right here. It was, you were right next to it whenever you were cultivating. There's the horse pasture right there. And these silos that Cheesy put down out here, which I think more than likely we'll get this stuff up out of here and move these silos over here onto this grass field. Out this way. I mean, this just makes more sense to make this a farmyard. Maybe even like on the backside, like kind of where I'm looking right there. Move those silos over there, or put one of those instead of a bunker, put an actual silo in for the silage. I think that was probably a better idea. Just my thoughts on it. Just my thoughts on it. We got the roller coaster to get built. Got a house to build. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this map. I really am. Really am. We yeah, definitely got to get the community working around on this. We still got plenty of money to continue buying up the equipment that we need. We get us another harvester and, like I said, another little tractor to come in here and start doing this stuff with the olives. These rows here, man, that's a bunch of trees to shake, isn't it? You have like 4 of those shakers going at the same time over here, shaking all these trees. Heck yeah. And heck, you know, we might just buy this lot over here and use this to put some stuff, some, I don't know, factories, something, I don't know. Yeah, so much work, so little time, exactly. That's why they, you know, many hands make light work. And that whole mountainside, that's all animal pastures. It doesn't really look like it. It's all blended in there so well. You know, the sheep, the pigs, the horses, the cows, that's all right there. Oh man, yeah, love it. I love it. This map is stinking awesome. Anything hiding up here, just out of curiosity? There was never anything here before. It doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like it. And then as far as the sawmill, what's up, Cyclops? Nice try, sucker.
Scared
nice
of the
try.
one?
Nope. That's what I said. Nice try.
I was trying to
Yeah,
sneak in here, but I was too
to get
slow.
loaded up. Got a bunch of lumber back
What's
here
that?
that's already popped in. Oh yeah.
Fun.
So we got, man, there's just stuff to do everywhere you turn. Everywhere you turn. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So yeah. Let's put ourselves back on the ground here. There we go. Look, instead of looking like a jacked up Superman.
Hey. Don't tell people who I am.
You jacked up Superman?
That's right.
Yeah, that's downloader app. I don't remember. You have to refresh me on downloader app. I don't recall downloader app.
I remember someone talking about a downloader app, but I can't remember what it was or when it was.
Yeah, which downloader app are we talking about? Man, this is a terrible spot to load from. Why'd they stick it under here like this? They just want to watch you struggle at everything you do.
Well, that's right. I mean, where's the fun in not doing that for others, not you?
I feel like Hellhound must have set this up.
Why would Hellhound do that? Hellhound's a good guy. Don't talk bad about Hellhound.
And if he didn't, he was behind it.
So I didn't even see his stream. So what was it? I think yesterday Hellhound was starting the day off with a cigar. I'm starting the day off with a cigar today.
Gotcha. Yeah, you'll have to pop into the Discord and show me what you're talking about with that. I don't really know anything about it. Oh, that's not going to hook up, is it? We get lucky and yeah, I didn't figure that would. Fingers was crossed really hard on that one. So we got a trailer that we can't move. I don't think the semis will hook up to that trailer, even though it's a gooseneck. I don't think they'll hook up to that trailer. Of course not. Yeah. Alright, so don't try to lift two. Gotcha. I was going to try to get a little sneaky there and try to grab two of them at one time. That was a bad idea. OASM picked up.
Oh no, it's not good.
It should have been able to get two of them. I mean,
should be able to. Which one are you using?
It's the Cinnabogin. Should have been able to pick that up, no problem.
Well, maybe if they were stacked. At least what I'm looking at, it looks like they're stacked.
We'll go around the other side. Pretty sure there's another one on the other side right there. Pretty sure there's one over there. I swear. Well, I was
Out front trying to light a cigar in a breeze.
I was trying to. Why can't I go back? What's behind me? I don't know what's behind me. Something's back there. Just sit it down, man. Just sit it down. Holy shit. Yep, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
View it all. See it all.
Have to knock it all off right there, dude.
Have it etched into your brain so you can come back and rag on him later.
Yeah, why did they drop that trailer in there again? Why was that a good idea to try to load it inside the building like this? I swear Hellhound was behind this. He can say he wasn't. I have a hard time believing it. You can just hear him all, "Mwahahaha." Oh shit. So we see everything. This was an evil plot. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Stuck. You can pick the whole damn trailer up, but you can't pick up 2 pallets.
Hey, I think someone's really screwing with you now. If Cinnabogum can pick up the whole trailer, but not 2 pallets, yeah, they're screwing with you. Someone's got a remote control and they're hitting little buttons to say, all right, don't let him pick that up.
Yeah, it's the whole trailer with 4 pallets on it.
Wow.
I think he's the only one that has a truck that can pull it, so you might be right. You might be right. I don't want to point any fingers. I don't want to point any fingers.
Cheesy's always doing that type of stuff.
But I got my suspicions. Just gonna sit it on the, no, that's too far back. Gotta get some straps on it. And we'll find Cheesy's truck. And then we'll come pick this up and take it over to the house so the house can be getting built. And when we come back, we won't park the sumbitch under here to load. So that's just insane. Alright, Cheesy, where the frick is your truck at? I don't know what kind of truck it is. It's probably a Lizard something. That's it. Let's view it on the map. Around back. Half truck in the river. Should hook up. I mean, it's the only one that I know of that should be able to hook up to this. Like I said, the semis are. Semis should be too tall for this. Scratchy. Bzz. Check for the train. Gonna do some more of that driving around you're talking about. You know, yesterday whenever I was showing you guys the Edo modding map, and I played that little video that was showing off the map, I got hit for copyright for that.
What?
Yep, I got hit for copyright on that.
Wow.
Yep, that's what I said too. I was like, are you shitting me? It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not a mark against me or anything. But I'm going to look into it some more. I'm going to see who the music is by, and if they're an artist for who I go through, I can dispute it. Like I said, it's really not a big deal. It's really not. Where the hell's the trigger? Shit, I thought it was on this side. Oh, somebody put a driveway in here. How about that? You know what? When I place this house... Okay. You know what? Screw it. It is what it is. You don't want that yet. What do you want? It's going to take prefab walls, I'm sure of it. Planks. You just want them some planks. Okay, I guess it's just not far enough along. We're not going to sell the prefab wall, not yet. We've got too much damn money. We'll just run it back up here to the mill. And as far as the Cinnabogan, honestly, it might be a little bit of overkill for this up here. Just a forklift would be great, because you can get into those tighter spots. I think there's a like a off-road forklift in the store. That one works pretty good up here, because you got the railroad tracks and stuff turned over. The regular forklift, it's not that good, not unless you're kind of in a warehouse kind of thing or somewhere where it's really flat. Let's see. Where is the forklift? Is there like a? Is it under the miscellaneous? No. Is there a forklift category? I'm sure there probably is.
This is a forklift category. It's around tractors.
Well, that's good because we were almost to tractors. There it is. Forklifts. Yeah, like this one right here. This one works great. Wheel setup. Wheel setup's fine. Now, we should have a truck. And there should be a flatbed around here somewhere.
My Jake brake was loud.
Looking at the fifth wheel, just felt like it was a little too far up. Let's roll. I say let's roll. Getting hung up on everything under the sun. the truck is low, the trailer's low. That's Cheesy's truck. That's Cheesy's truck. You see that big old ox on the side? That's my truck. Oh no. Notice the color? It's the same one I pick on everything. And it's not pink, it's salmon. It's not pink, it's salmon. Okay, dude. It's pink. So that's just something your wife or girlfriend told you just so they could get you to wear pink.
Yeah, but if you have daughters, you're okay with pink. Should be okay with pink to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. I don't. I'm not a fan of pink. Funny story about pink. It used to, long time ago, it was a sign of masculinity, and men wore it all the time. And somewhere it fell out of fashion and became feminine. Just like the birds in the wild, men used to wear a lot of flashy colors. Peacocking around. Yeah, pretty much. Oh shit. Every time, get straps. Yeah, I believe you're right. I believe it's just breast cancer.
You mentioned breast cancer. We were just talking about pink. A couple of years, probably about 10 years ago, I was working a football game in October, wearing my bright pink work shirt, and I was in the newspaper.
It's like, got him.
Yeah, I woke up the next day to a text message from a friend saying, "Yeah, it's nice to know a celebrity." I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He sent me the article. I was getting a kid off the field that hurt himself, and clear as day, there I am in that bright old pink shirt.
Gotta love it.
I'll have to send that picture to you. You can see the frustration on my face.
You can actually maneuver this thing around.
Well, it is a shorter wheelbase than the Cinnabogan.
Yeah. Put that farm stick to work. No more Austin Powers for me. Yeah, the Cinnabogin had me in a corner over there. I was trying to get around that pole best I could. Just getting around a pole just ain't my thing. It's not something I'm good at.
That sounds like Briar's tried making you do it before.
Not something I got much practice at. Well, it ain't something I got any practice at. Correct what I'm saying here. That's good enough.
Desert, I'm gonna get out of here for right now. You have a good stream, and I'll talk to you later on today, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get this load delivered right here, and we're gonna call it ourselves. We're gonna call it ourselves.
All right, well, you take it easy, bud.
Thanks, sir. You too.
All right, bye.
Oh, Cyclops. I think most of you probably know who Cyclops is. Some of you may not. He's a regular here on the channel. He's one of the guys we got on our multiplayer server over on Judah Plains. Which there's several of you in here now that I know, or you probably knew, or you haven't been here before. And this is our community multiplayer server. And you are welcome to come in and play on this map. So we can park this right here. All you got to do is be a member of the Discord. It's just, there's more than enough work to go around, I guarantee you that. Can I half-time that by chance? Nope. But it's set up for crossplay, so that, you know, anybody can come in. Like I said, you just need to be a member of the Discord. If you're a member of the Discord, there's server information in there, and you're more than welcome to come in and play on the community server. Let's get this down here for the house. We needed some planks. I think we got more than enough planks here. I know you were hoping that was going to go disastrously, Hellhound. I'm sorry it didn't work out that way for you. I told you the forklift would be better, man. Never heard of him. Poor old Cyclops. He's on vacation right now. He says he's on vacation. He's going to visit with his daughter. But it seems like every time I talk to him, they got him doing work. So I'm not really sure if he's on vacation or if they just got him at a labor camp. I know, right? I know, right? I mean, that was your last hope right there. Train could have come by and clipped me. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? Alright, this thing lies, man. It just started dinging. Is it just any old vehicle passes through here, it makes it ding? That's the second time it's done that. Alright, well, let's get our straps off and get it delivered. Well, look at that. We'll just shut it down right here. Hopefully by the time it finishes the next cycle, there'll be room for the prefab wall in there. It may be a while before it needs the prefab wall. Gonna have to have cement. We're gonna buy the cement factory. Probably should get that going too. Well, shit. You're right, Hellhound. Well said. It's like you're an oracle and you had that pre-planned already. Well, I believe that's where we're going to call it right there for today. Tomorrow, believe we're going to be back over on Hootan, and then Sunday we should be back here on the community server. So yeah, if I was you, I'd make plans to to come and hop on if you haven't been in here playing with us already, and you're looking for a group of people to play the game with. There's several of us. We got 9 seats in here, so I mean, you can have 9 people on here at one time, and there's definitely the jobs for it. Once we get the things that we need to finish getting prepped up here, like we have one more field that needs to be mulched and plowed so we get rid of tram lines, and we got to finish mulching and cultivating the olives. Well, I don't guess we technically got to finish doing that, but if we got more people in here doing that stuff, it won't take but just a minute. We can get some lime thrown down on it. I think the fertilizer's probably good on it, and bump our yield up, so when we roll into the next month, we'll be able to start harvesting that. We got to pick up some pickers, and hey, thanks D Lucky, man, I appreciate that. But we got to pick up some pickers, so hopefully, I'm hoping that we can get several people in here, not because it'll make the work easy for me, but but so we can have, like, at least 2 people, preferably 3 or 4 people with pickers over on the olives. I think that'll be pretty awesome. That just because all those trees that are over there and seeing all the different people over there harvesting that stuff, I think that will be a lot of fun. So hopefully we can get that going on Sunday. But I believe tomorrow we're going to go back to Hootan and probably try to work on that temple some more. Possibly Hootan. There's a chance we could be on Judah Plains. I got to check on the server to kind of see where that's at. And if depending on where that's at, I may have to go there and have to skip over Hootan. But hopefully not, because I really want to get the temple built. I mean, I should have had it done a long time ago. Should have went back to this map way long time ago, because it's a good map too. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I really do appreciate each and every one of you coming out and hanging out with me today, 'cause you guys are awesome, and that's you too, Hellhound. Just so you know, you too, buddy. All you guys are awesome. Like I said, those of you that are just kind of lurking out there, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should join the Discord. I mean, you can share videos in there. If you got some farm sim content you want to share, you can share that in there. That's fine. Or if you just got some whatever, you can share that in there if you want to share it with other people. There's a place you can drop your screenshots. If you got farm builds you want to show off, drop them in the screenshots and show off your, show that stuff off with the rest of the community. There's all kinds of stuff in there as far as I'm concerned. There's places to find mods. There's, whatever. But yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, I do. I gotta go to sleep. I get to rambling, man. I get to rambling. But yeah, if you guys, check it out, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good one, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Later. Woo! Sleep deprived. Makes you ramble. It's like, just shut up. End the stream already.